Hello Facebook friends, so happy Veterans Day, and this is the second and final tour we're going to be giving of Bryan's home. We did a pretty lengthy video earlier, so we're trying to keep this one a little bit shorter. So when you walk into Bryan's home, you're going to walk into a locked cube, so there'll be a security door here, another security door on this side, which forces everyone to come to our admin window, where we have Elizabeth, our executive assistant, hiding back there. They'll be able to come here and get any application, or if they have to have key assistance, or any administrative issues they may have. And so we'll have our case managers, and one admin person will be operating out of here. And then this will be our operations office. So this is where me and my team will operate out of. So all of the workers that do construction, then Angie and I will operate out of the operations office here. As you can see, we have our battle board strategically working some issues, but though, yeah, we also have personal phone numbers on here too. So this is Bryan. This is one of two pictures that were in the parade for Bryan when he was the Grand Marshal of the parade. The Bertram family were given both those pictures, and they gave one to us. So Bryan was a classmate of mine, was the first casualty of Operation Enduring Freedom from all of Oregon, a Marshfield grad. So this is the person that this home is named after, and Bryan also watches over and makes sure everybody's doing their job. Bryan was the first friend I made when I went to Marshfield High School. There's three diverse groups of veterans we're reaching out to. The first are disabled veterans. Currently, there's no grants per diem for disabled veterans being spent in Oregon, so we're going to be the first organization to ask for some of that money. So this is one room for disabled vet here. This room is mostly complete. Well, it has paint, but we still need the lighting and the outlets done, but that heater is blowing nice warm air in here for the first time in 30 years.
It's nice to finally have heat.
Yeah, we froze ourselves to death last year trying to do everything with no heat. So,
but we did it.
So here is the second room for disabled veterans. This one was just texture was shot by Bill Billups. And we'll be priming this tomorrow and then painting it on Friday. So if you're interested in helping us prime or paint, we'll be doing that over the next couple of days. This is our ADA compliant bathroom, which will be used for employees as well as our disabled veterans.
Still getting the light hooked up. You couldn't make it out today, but we will get lighting in here tomorrow.
So this is our kitchen. Again, texture just got sprayed, so we'll be priming and painting this by the end of the week. We'll have an oven here, kitchen sink here, refrigerator on that side, have a nice pantry here. It's actually a really nice sized pantry for food storage.
Butler's
as well as
pantry.
Our electrical outlet, our boxes.
Cabinets on the bottom, shelving on the top, and then over here will be a couple hangers for the broom, the mop, and a mop bucket.
And so all the drywall most of the drywall was donated by Reach Out Worldwide, so thank you Reach Out Worldwide for donating the drywall. We also, we bought a significant amount from just right down the road, and John and his team came in here and installed it all for us. So we're extremely happy and lucky to be this far. So moving on to the dining room. So we have a bunch of food still, so if you haven't came by, please come by. I can only eat so much food. This is all provided by John and Tara at Wildflower Cafe and Catering. So if you need some family meals or catering, please use them. Female-owned veteran business, so please, they always support us, so please support them. This is the only common space in the house. So this table is actually relative in size to the dining room table that's going to be built. We saved the shiplap siding from the house, from the inside of the house, and John Moore with Wildflower is going to be building us a dining room table this length so that every resident here can sit down and have a meal together. It's always important for me to be able to sit down with my family and pray and just kind of have that fellowship and that opportunity to kind of hash out any issues that we might have and figure out what's going on for everybody's day. So we're just trying to afford our residents the same opportunity. Be a big TV on this wall. That way if they want to sit and have a movie, they can do that. Here's some of the lighting. This is actually the dining room table light. And then this is the light that's going to go above the kitchen, the bathroom sink. This tile is the tile that's going in all of the bathrooms. And this vinyl plank flooring is the actual flooring that's going to be in the entire rest of the house. So we need flooring installers. We're getting to the point where the paint downstairs will be 100%. That means we can have the floors leveled out here and flooring can start to be installed down here while they're finishing upstairs. Upstairs will be done not this Friday, but the Friday after. And then they'll texture that Monday or Tuesday, which means we can paint Wednesday or Thursday, and then the paint will be 100%, and we can actually just lay the floor and all the trim work. These stairs actually went down by the front door. We turned them around this to face this direction, and these are the original stairs for the house. This house was built in 1870, so that means that lap siding that we have is from the 1800s, as well as these stairs. And the way we built this is we started with the foundation, and then we put hardy board plank siding with house wrap on the whole entire house, and then we did the roof. So this house is ready to withstand another 130 years. This has all brand new plumbing, thanks to Tri-County Plumbing, and all new electrical, thanks to Chris Emerson and his brother Jake from Wire Pros. So going upstairs. So this is the second diverse group of veterans we're reaching out to, which is veteran families. So this room is large enough to house the veteran, their spouse, and up to 2 children. And this one is mostly complete, so we have lighting already, and our smoke detector fire suppression will be added at one of the last things we do is they'll come in and out of the sprinklers. But this is, I feel like Tom Hanks and the Castaway. Like, oh my goodness, lighting, like, it's amazing. There was nothing in here. This house was just sat in the dark for 30 years. So the community, in your support, you restored light, which is life, back to this. So in addition to naming this Bryan's home after Bryan Bertram, we've also elected to start naming the rooms after Gold Star families from our community. So this room is the Adrian Elizalde room, and it'll be finished up here shortly, and we're hoping to have the Elizalde family come and help paint it. And across the hallway, the room we were just in, is the James Wiley room. Both Army veterans. Both killed while on active duty.
So here, let me get you a nice view of what this family will be seeing out our beautiful windows. And Adrian's family said they wanted this room so that way if Adrian got thirsty, he could go over to Ashworth and grab a beer. So we know that he's here with us, and hopefully he likes his room.
So we're still looking for sponsorships of the rooms. What will happen is the doors are on order. It'll be a solid core wooden door. It'll have the name of the veteran on top, and it'll be sponsored by the family or a business. The large rooms cost us $7,500 to build out and furnish 100%. So we're asking just the donation of the sponsorship of the room. So it'll be $7,500 for the large family rooms, and then $5,000 for the other rooms. And we'll have a picture of the veteran with their bio down here on the outside of all these doors. That way, if you look down the hallway, you can just imagine all these doors honoring different veterans from our community. And then these names are being spoken again because people are talking about the room that they stayed in. And people from here are going by and they're looking and they're reading about this person and they're seeing who they were and what happened, and then they go to the next one and they're reading. And these people are not being forgotten about. That is the way that we're going to honor those men and women that did not make it home. Speaking of women, this is a third diverse group of veterans we're reaching out to, which is female veterans. So this is a room specifically reserved for female veterans.
This room will stay vacant if there is no female veteran to stay in it. It will never have anyone else in there. So it's pretty exciting.
This will be another room for a female veteran here. And you see these rooms are all painted, mostly ready to go, ready for the floors to be leveled out. This is a room for a male veteran. It's already been painted. Again, putting the call out to flooring installers to come start helping us level these floors out. That way we can just have an army of people show up and knock all this flooring out, hopefully in a few days. So I'm really impressed with the size of the rooms. I think they're very ample to accommodate a veteran. So this is actually our step 2 from our emergency housing called Timberwolves Den, which is a shared living environment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment that houses 4 veterans. So each room has a roommate. The female version is going to be one room with 3 beds in it. So it's a graduation process. After we address mental health, physical health, and addiction, then they'll qualify for a room here. My board will vote them in, and then they get their own room instead of being in that shared living environment. Another room for male veteran, almost done here. Secondary egress, so this will go out to the backyard. And these are the bathrooms. So this one is female specific. So it'll be 2 showers, 2 sinks, and 2 toilets.
This one needs to be textured and painted. As you can see, we have the sinks available. We're getting the mirrors ordered and the toilets. So we just need to get it all put in once the walls and the floors are done.
So this is the male veteran bathroom. Or male bathroom. It'll just be the same as the female veteran bathroom. So we're to the point where, couple things. We're trying to get doors. Unfortunately, the doors, we didn't have the funding for them. So when we finally did, we ordered them, but we're like 2 weeks out. So we're not even looking possibly getting doors till the 2nd week of December, which means we won't be able to open because we don't have doors. But we'll try to figure something out. Meanwhile, if we can get some doors put on, then we can open. Each door is going to have a key code on it. That'll have an admin code for us, but it'll all have a specific code for that person that's staying there. Will have their own 4-digit code. That way all the codes are different for each person that's living in the rooms. That way they have their security. Additionally, we'll have security cameras in all the common areas just to try to ensure the safety of our residents. We need, in addition to flooring installers, we need furniture, and also somebody to do the fencing around Bryan's home. Then we want a 6-foot high good neighbor fence which allows airflow because this area is windy, and we want that around the whole entire property with 2 large gates, one in between the house and one in the front. So we're really close if we can figure out the door issue. I didn't realize that the thing that could cripple us on this project would be doors, but we're really close. So we need flooring installers. If you want to help us finish drywall or paint, we'd love to have you. Just stay touched or stay tuned to see how you can get involved. So that's Bryan's home.